This was a great initiative by cane growers, the virtual bus tours, where they'd go and they'd film what people are doing in each area. And unfortunately it hasn't really taken on.
This is the beautiful Mulgrave Valley south of Cairns. Our virtual bus tour is here to see how innovative cane growers are using recycled waste materials to create compost. It'll condition the soil and supply their cane with an abundance of organic nutrients. That's steam, rising as a compost turner works in the windrows at the Rossi Brothers facility at Aloomba. The steam is a sign that microbes are hard at work, fermenting a brew of organic waste material.
Right, well, that's got up to 42 degrees. Depending at what stage the process is and what recipe, we've had temperatures up to 65. And that's 72! 72! Really cooking up.
This is a concept years in the creation for Tony Rossi and his four brothers.
They're
embracing organic methods of boosting their soil profile and providing nutrient to the crop the way that nature intended. In the process, it's cutting down on inorganic nitrogen use and reducing the risk of nutrient leaving the farm and entering the Great Barrier Reef Lagoon.
Just saying.
3 or 4 years ago, my brothers and I were getting interested in composting and seeing if we could supplement our fertiliser application with compost. It involved a lot of excavator buckets and loaders. It was a pretty clunky operation. And then in 2017, with the federal funded Reef Trust 4 grant,
6 years ago,
we were successful in obtaining a grant that allowed us to sort of buy some of these second-hand machines and start to use them.
The machines include a feedlot mixer that blends organic ingredients before dispersing them into windrows. It can mix up to 10 tonnes in one load.
Thank you, Nellie Roki. Really well done.
Compost in a day.
We start off with this machine. We pump 500 litres of rainwater into it with a mix of molasses added to it. Then we load with the excavator. We load in about 4 buckets of biosolids. While the product's liquid, it mixes with the water. That gives us about 2 tonne of biosolids. Then we mix a bit of trash blanket if we've got it. We collect that with a little forage harvester after we've harvested, and we take that off our fallow paddocks.
Good on you, Mark.
Biosolids, sourced from Cairns Regional Council's sewage treatment plant, are combined with a variety of ingredients depending on what waste products are available.
You don't need to use
Trash,
biosolids.
cow manure, sugar mill byproducts, garden mulch, even sorghum sourced from a nearby farm can all be included.
The load cells we weigh initially each product we put in, so we get a ratio of a recipe. We know then it's so many kilos for an excavator bucket of biosolids, or so much for a loader bucket of green waste and bagasse, mill mud. All the products we put in, we know the weight of them, and that gives us an accurate ratio. So we can make a product that's fairly consistent.
Then it's time for the compost turner to do its job.
Just a big rotor. It goes opposite to a rotary hose, so it's going into the product and lifting it up instead of turning it in. That allows it to aerate, and the way the blades are, they tend to throw it all to the middle, so it gives you a nice shaped windrow. Recently
Rebuilt in the Rossi Brothers engineering workshop, the turner plays an essential role in the compost brewing process.
It aerates, adds oxygen into it. We do it initially once or twice when we first make it. Then we do it on about a 1 to 2 week rotation. Just keep it aerated, keep the heaps brewing hot. Also, it makes the compost a lot quicker. The more you can turn it, the quicker you'll make the compost.
As the microbes get to work, potentially harmful pathogens are removed, and any seeds in the mix that could cause weed infestations are broken down.
By research, we've found that if we can keep the heaps between 55 and 65 degrees for a period of 15 to 20 days, that kills all our pathogens in there, and